Hello again, everybody. There's Mary Hall.
Hi,
Good
guys.
morning, Mary. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You look good. Alrighty, my name is Dale DuFay. Let me pan around here. Oh, hey, I noticed that that my comments have been off. I didn't mean to do that. I guess the default setting now on YouTube is the comments being off. So every video, I have to make sure it's on. And so it's been off ever since I think we've been doing these videos on my channel anyway. I know Mary's is probably on. She has way thousands of more subs than I do. So, but anyway, if you try to make a comment, sorry about that. I've been making sure it's on from here on out. So, because a couple times I even said, hey, make a comment below, you know. And you're probably going, what the heck? But anyways, what we got done yesterday was this floor that's under the bathroom here area. And of course that wall is going to be reconfigured and relocated. We left this section mainly because we only had 2 bags left and it would not have been enough to do this 8 square feet. So we got 2 more bags at Menards this morning, and that gives 4 bags for us to finish this.
Plus, you couldn't have finished it.
What's that now?
Plus, you wouldn't have been able to finish it.
Oh yeah, I couldn't have. We would have left it anyway, because you know, unless I stayed around for that to set up enough to walk on. Right now we can walk on it, so that's good. So anyway, today we're gonna finish that all off, and the cement work will be done on this half. Yay!
Yeah.
Major accomplishment.
Big major.
3 weeks later. So, but anyway, that's our plan. Get this all completely buttoned up. Maybe we'll clean up, you know, the loose gravel and dirt and stuff that's on there, because we're going to keep it clean. That's our goal. Just like we keep our little mixer clean here. Take a look inside. It's like brand new in there. So that, yeah, you gotta always keep this cement stuff clean, because if you leave anything on, it'll stay forever. For example, this shovel, the cement's going to be crusted on there forever, and that's intentional. We didn't need to keep that clean, because that will clean up as you use it. You know, you start shoveling dirt and stuff, and that cement finally wear off after a while. So yeah, it's going to be nice, man. You know, we were talking about the importance of how it is, you know, that had the floor of the crawl space sealed off, and you can't do any better than concrete. I'm coming around here, opening up the back door, but yeah, that's the first thing we do when we get here is open everything up, let the place air out. We walked in this morning and it smelled really good. That smell is totally going away. Even when I was down, you know, finishing the concrete and there was exposed dirt nearby, you could still smell the odor in the dirt, even though we took out 2-inch layer of it. But anyway, that odor and those gases, what are they, radon gases and things like that, will never escape through the cement. And everywhere where we have a cold joint, we made sure it was like super sealed, you know, with just pure concrete and sand, and keeping the pea gravel away and making sure it's just, you know, sealed really good. And you can tell it is. So, and that's the really important thing. It doesn't have to look that good. You know, of course, we're going to be doing concrete projects down the road that are going to be seen, and those you'll be able to see how you know, how nice it'll look. This wasn't necessary, because in order for it to look nice, you have to stay around for almost 2 hours and let it set up just right and everything to hard trowel finish it, and it's just like not worth it. Not worth the effort, because nobody is ever going to see it. And even when the floor's all on and everything, and you do go down there, you ain't going to see it either, because it's going to be so dark.
All right.
So, and plus there's going to be all kinds of, you know, duct work and stuff like that under there. You know, all that good stuff that's in a crawl space. Not 40 bags, literally 40 bags, 40 bags of garbage we have taken out of here before we, you know, cleared out the dirt and graded it and put the cement. There's still even a little bit of garbage under the floor here. And stinky stuff that's been down there forever that we're getting out of there once we get the floor joists and floor down. And I was telling Mary yesterday, we're gonna have to keep this area here intact, you know, because it's gonna be our only way into the house with the new floor. Otherwise we'll be stepping down into the pit when this side turns into the pit. and we're gonna start pouring the cement on this side, which is a lot. It's gonna be a lot less because it's 10 feet narrower front to back, and I think it's about the same distance side to side. So, but the 10 feet front to back is gonna make a big difference. And you know, there's a lot smaller, so that'll really help. So this side should go quicker, and we're looking forward to that. So there was definitely be never no seal, and get all that old PVC plumbing out of there. So that pipe, that white 4-inch pipe you see down there, is still full of, you know, God knows what from the kitchen and laundry room. It's like, I don't think it had the right pitch to it and all that, because it should never hold, any area should hold solid. I mean, it was like solid, you know, I don't even want to describe it. But at least it wasn't sewage from the toilet, it was from the kitchen and laundry room area here. So we'll be able to put all brand new in and have the proper pitch and everything, and it would be a lot easier, because whoever did that did a really good job, but they could do the best they could do under the circumstances. You know, it must have been very difficult working under there with 2-foot clearance, trying to make sure you got the proper pitch on everything. It's not that easy, you know. So, but we'll be able to do it with ease, because we'll be right there, you know, right there, and be able to make sure there's proper pitch on everything. So that's gonna be nice. This place is gonna be really nice when it's all said and done. So. We gotta go, we got 2 bags of cement in the truck. We're gonna drag it in here, and we're gonna mix it up and finish the floor today. Yay! We left the easy part for last. Now, Mary actually came up with a good idea of, instead of, you know, the way we were doing it, you know, filling a bucket or a wheelbarrow or whatever. She just simply dumped the concrete right on that board. So what did we do, like 20 bags yesterday? And 2 bags for each mix. And so she would just mix it there, roll it up to the wheel stop right here, right there, and boop, dumped it, and it landed perfectly on that board, and would leave a big old pile, look like a turtle shell. And then I would take the flat shovel and just scoop it up and put it. In fact, it took less than 2 minutes to move that turtle pile to where I wanted it, even over there in that corner. Just shoot. It was actually incredibly good idea. And when you think about it, it's kind of simple and idea. But I probably wouldn't have thought of it, so well done, Mary. And then it actually made it go real quick. I think we got more done. Yes, we started real late, like 11 o'clock, and we still got all that done in 6 hours. All of that. And we still had to run an errand in between. And still got it done. So today should be a breeze, man. In fact, we're gonna have to try to figure out what we're gonna do the rest of the day. We could probably start maybe even considering going to get the lumber, the 2x8s, which I found out are adequate. I would, if it was my house, I would do 2x. I mean, it is sort of my house or our house, but I would use 2x10s. But I looked it up, and 2x8s are adequate. So, and it's only an 8-foot span per joist, 16-inch on center. So it should be fine. You know, actually this side was fine, and 2x8s, the old side, handled all this concrete work without a problem. So, you know, we'll make do with the 2x8s. So that's basically the next step too after this. All right, Mary, anything else you want to say?
I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I love you guys, and stay safe.
Sound wisdom, my friend. All righty, Mary and I thank you so much for watching these videos, and with that, we thank you again for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Love you.